So that's their challenge. With the White House not working, we are kind of have this problem that we've done. The third outcome, the courts. Judgments for the Trump campaign is the challenge. So he's trying to negotiate all that because I think he's got all this evidence on them, but they are not in support of him. They're judging him. It is a major judgment that is happening right now. Something is going to give. Can we see what's going to give? This especially, the momentum, everything has been set into motion. When will it happen? I'm not sure. I'm willing to take a guess that we have these things that are active. He's got that North Node, Destiny, sitting right over his sun, and here comes the moon. He is an eclipse baby, ready to roll over it, and then we're going to head into a third quarter moon, which is still carrying all of this. But everything that's been in the making is solid. Everything is here. So they're majorly judging him. What are they judging him on? They're going to judge him on, now this is the GOP, judging him. And what solves it? This is what he's judged on, and what solves these issues? Crowning him. So they're judging him. They're willing to go the distance. They're not burnt out. They are like, this is where we are together collectively. We can rally. And we're willing to take action on that. We've got people that will be with us. They're in the waters. These rumbling waters are ready to just get out and deal with it and get to the sun in safety. So that's speed, judging him on his inability to get anything going. The standstill. Because of COVID, he called off COVID agreements just to stop that. This is the number one thing. They're judging him because of this. At the basis of it is, why the heck? What the heck? Are you on drugs? What in the world prompted all of this that we should know about? Because it's a big mystery. Just everyone just like, what? And what's crowning this is the good news. The good news what? The fake news, the fake polls. I think that might be polling. What is that about? That Page of Cups. King of Swords. That the plan that they have just is not going to cut it. It's so I think that's like polling data. It's just things are not working. The second thing, comfort and security. Our oligarchy lifestyle. We're happy like this. We've got a real problem with this because you are tweeting on a tweeting tirade. This is just too tough of a time with the voters making decisions and this information coming out, and we have debates coming up. Crowning this, comfort and security, the Trump-Russia agreement, and then the Trump crime syndicate. This is insane. We are paying the price for this garbage with our lifestyle. Poverty. I feel like this is what's happening to our economy because they're really ready to just blow it. Just how impulsive, unstable, unreliable, forgettable, destructive, careless he is with everything he does. Look at all the crowning this is, them standing on their own 2 feet. We can't do this anymore. And the way to solve this is that he has 10 swords in his back. He's done. We've given him the revival, but we kind of want to give ourselves our own chance. yeah, we want to see if we can make up for this victory without him. The way we solve this is they band together. They band together on their own, you know, with their hacker help. Stabilize the government, get more structure and order. So they're judging him by that, and this is how they solve these problems. Government in order, give themselves a chance, consolidate what they have for victory. I love that Nancy addressed the whole thing about drugs and side effects. I know, Donna, we're in Mercury's shadow, but yes, she always outfoxes Trump during Merc retro. And you know what? That's also the blind spot that Bill Barr shares. So we've established that they're having some discussions. Oh my gosh, you know what's on this cusp of their discussions here? So this area has to do with communications and discussions. The cusp, that is 24 degrees Cancer. Hello, can't open eclipse alert, is operating here on the 3rd. Oh my gosh. And nothing is being held back. Nothing can be held back because it's like the gates open. So astrology, tell me what's up. But this time I'm going to say, hey, astrology cards, we need you to go and let us know what's happening with the discussions about him going bye-bye from the Republican Party. First house identity. These discussions, the moon is right there. Jupiter return. The benefits. Well, Jupiter's not really in a strong place, but so they are reviewing all the benefits that they've had and reevaluating those benefits. Secrets. The earth element, stability, that has to do with those who knew that he was positive and said nothing. So that is one of the secrets and the hidden enemy in these discussions. Who's going to be the sacrificial lamb? Because someone is going to get it. And someone is likely gonna pass. The only time I get this card, I've gotten it twice. Once was with Mr. Floyd and RBG. So that's the hidden enemy. 11th house, hope, wishes, friends. The North Node, they're having these discussions and they're hoping that they are going to be full of purpose and where they're supposed to go. Holy cow, I am shocked, actually. 10th house, what's crowning these discussions? Stable genius, Uranus, someone has a plan. Now remember, when I traced back the cerveza to when he got it and the plan and what to do, this was actually in the 9th house, lands far away, which is Vlad's house, Putin's house. I feel like there's an element there. I don't know if there's a consultation on that, or is it a creative way that the stable genius has got to go? And here we go. This is the sign of Aquarius. It's ruled by Uranus. This is in the area, oh my God, area of secrets. And it's opposite Mercury, his ruler. It's squaring Donald's destruction. 9th house, faith, law, lands far away. 4th house, roots, who we are. Having faith in our roots. So if they are senators, they are lawmakers, that would fit here. They're looking at who they are. Shared resources in their discussions. Libra, I balance. Now, this is Putin's card for when he wants to tip the scales in favor for him. This is a shared resource amongst them discussing with Donald about him leaving. Is it fair and balanced? Something's been uncorked. Pallas Athena. And Jupiter is orbiting direct. Saturn and Pluto. All these are orbiting direct now. It's like they can't play games anymore. Things are serious. We can't pretend anymore. So balancing the scales of justice, what about that? How are they going to manage that? 7th house, partnership, open adversary. 2nd house of owning. So it always comes back to money. This area is your partner or it's your open adversary. So they know there is a money component here. This area has to do with public servants. This is where the conversations are taking place. The truth. The truth. In Scorpio, yeah, you better believe they are talking about the truth. Oh, man. Gosh, this feels so consequential. 5th house of the sun, that's the photos. 5th house, creativity. How can they creatively, look at this, you guys, make this win-win. There's the sun at 14 degrees Libra. Remember, in the U.S. chart, this is where Saturn is. It's where Donald's Chiron is, his pain that he's married to. But it is also conjunct the asteroid Nike, which is victory, like in a war. We have the part of fortune, which has to do with like a really lucky part in the chart. They are really trying to have these discussions, make it justified, everyone can win, it's super lucky. However, because there are so many problems coming out with law enforcement, the truth, and Mars retrograde, self-reflection. 4th house, defenses, we've got Venus there. Cancer, I feel. This, I think, is Donald not feeling well at all. He's not feeling well enough to serve. Venus is the divine feminine. That's the body. Venus has to do with Venus circulation. The things he's been struggling with, and that's in Virgo. And that's a sign of health and gains. He's been having problems with that. 3rd house of communications. This stuff has been building up for a long time. We've got the Uranian planet Volcanos. And so their communications are about messaging. They're just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, probably trying to cover their tracks from the past and all the garbage they've done. And find the 2nd house of income, gains, values. With these discussions, we have a water element, sensing, really trying to tune into their values, tune into what's going on with one another, what's going to happen with their partnerships. This feels very solemn, but it's just like, we can't do this stage anymore. On the ascendant, we have Pisces, I believe. So this I believe, I feel like this is a story that they might try to tell us about what they're creatively trying to do. Saturn return, age, wisdom. The truth is just kicking their butts. The government is kicking their butts. So they're going to try to do something make-believe like. So let's throw some tarot cards. Okay. Tarot. What's going on with discussions with the Republican Party, Don Julio, about resigning? That is what this Taroscope is about. What's going on there? What do you want to tell us? This 1st house of identity, these conversations, the moon is there. They're talking about the White House. Who's going to take over the White House? That is the first and most important thing about their discussion. What's happening there? What's going on? how it's being managed. Jupiter return benefits. What are we going to do? What's the secret here? The unexpected secret opposite Mercury. Judgment. This is usually like bias, racism, stability, not in, oh, I feel like he's trying to say he's not understanding. There's some stability they're trying to get at, but he just is not making sense. That's a secret, the hidden enemy. We have stealing, taking something away. This is his impulsive behavior. The deception, how evasive he is. Hidden enemy, the sacrifice that has to be made because he is so evasive and deceptive. This area, the North Node, the life's purpose, those discussions they're having with them. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Which queen is this? North Node, life's purpose, and the Queen of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. This has been showing up so much lately. This is about a person who contracts the COVID. Oh my gosh. Just giving in, giving up, exhausted. The treason, the weakening. Okay, so I think this has to do with what are they going to do going forward, because this is the card about handing everything over to Donald's pal in Trusha. It's actually the Queen of, that's kind of Vlad. That's handing everything over. So what are they going to do about that? 11th house. That's their wound. That's their pain. There's a lot of, they've got some problems. What's crowning them in these discussions? With Uranus, the genius, the disappointment, just want to give up. And also, this is also the China, Russia, North Korea card. How do they satisfy their allies? Because everyone is done, basically. Lands far away, the law. What are their discussions about? We have the here. The broken agreements. Getting back to their roots here, the broken agreements that were over here, far away, the broken agreements with people of faith, the broken agreements with law, the broken agreements as a lawmaker, that he's forced on all of them. Shared resources, Libra, I balance in your discussions. There's no balance. There is no yes. This is what I'm getting for people who maybe they tested positive, maybe they didn't. Maybe this, maybe that. Okay. What are you balancing? This is a settlement. Making a decision. Their goal is to have a settlement to make them all happy. This Baron Empress in the 7th house of partnership and funding. Ooh, they owe some money, some things to Russia. They're facing the truth in their discussions as public servants. They're being very generous. This came up with Donald, the negotiating of the terms of resigning. There's a lot of truth here. They feel married to Donald, but they are all on their same page as far as the messaging. And something's going to erupt with that. 5th house of the sun, they're going to be creative. They want some victory here over the bill with COVID. Okay, with that bill. They need some help there to get this passed. 4th house roots, I feel King of Swords. Cancer, I feel fine. My brain works just fine. There are some stern words happening here. Deliberate. Third house messages. This is the end. This didn't go exactly as we thought it would go, but this is the end. It's not ideal. The second house income gain. So here's an offer. We are introspective. We are thinking about this. We are talking about this. Someone's got to take an offer. There's going to be a sacrifice. They feel very strong in their discussions, and it is absolutely a tower. They are on fire. This is a catastrophe. And he is very malicious and upset. These are the discussions. I don't know when something is going to give. Something will give. I'm not good at predicting time. The moon, oh my gosh. Okay. So this was at 9 p.m. Eastern. The moon was 10 degrees Gemini. Heart to heart. This is the full moon chart. Look here. The bottom of the chart is 11 Gemini, meaning this moon has gone was in this area of discussion. It's gone under the midheaven into the fourth house of home. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this magic. At this full moon, we drew the King of Swords. In this chart of their discussion, the King of Swords is also right here. The astrology at the full moon said Gemini. I think Donald is a Gemini. I think I've got the North Node sitting over my sun. And I am thinking. Where's Mercury in this chart? It's up here in shared resources, life, death, transformation. What's crowning DC is his fight and an agreement. Cat's out of the bag. There's probably going to be more developments here. I would love to say more, but I don't want to mislead. Does this answer any questions? I feel like it answers questions. Yeah, they're having these discussions. You know what? I'm going to just do one more set of cards, and that's going to be PENCE. You guys know that his brother, or is it his brother-in-law? I think it's his brother, his actual brother from Indiana, has a business over in the Russia related to Paul Manashort. Who are you, Mike Pence, in these discussions? Well, it's an ending, not hiatus. Major change. Delayed triumph. What's your secret, Pence? We're going to try to revive ourselves one more time. We gave him a chance. It just didn't work out. That's the secret. And we need some stability here. Hidden enemy is the disappointment. The sacrifice that's going to have to be made. How is China going to steal our election for us? 11th house, hope. Wishes, friends. The North Node, Pence. We are so strong on this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's charge and go forward and do this. We are brave. I'm so brave. I'm ready to go. Okay, so what's crowning you? Your honest genius. Pence. I'm not agreeing. Quarreling. Still, there's some misunderstandings happening, some quarreling, there's some distrust. Wow. 9th house, Pence. Oh, I talked to you-know-who. This is the plan. This is what they say that we should do. What a turd. Cannot even do it on his own. I'm so indecisive. But hey, this guy over here, 9th house, Putin's house, he's going to tell me what to do. Shared resources. I balance what? Oh boy. So being a miser, being super frugal. Libra, balance, hang on, don't hang on. Stability. I'm going to conserve myself and be super stable as we figure out all this drama. 7th house. Opposition or partner. Pence. News from abroad. News from abroad. Just like that, they're going to tell me what to do. 2nd house, owning and monies, because they have to tell us what to do. 6th house, public servants. Yes, we have felt betrayed by him. We've betrayed our nation. Shh. But it is time for us to come together in our weakness and reconcile things. This is a big, huge mess for our military, our public servants. People are sick. That's the truth. 5th house of the sun, creativity, my Pence. Ooh, am I next? Am I next? So this is about, I think this is Donald being the sacrifice, self-sacrifice. He's caught. Here, I'll be the martyr. Let me get down. Let me help you. But it's because he's so flipping selfish. 4th house, defenses, I feel. Pence. You guys, the King of Swords again. Gonna cut him out? Some military might? So this King of Swords, we just drew it for them. Pence draws it, and this was at the full moon. There is some major moves being made here, cutting people out. 3rd house, communications, Pence. Setting something up. Someone walking away. This is the world. Someone going to take a leave of absence. 2nd house, income gains, values. What are you sensing, Pence? The Emperor. The Emperor. He values the Emperor. I think he is thinking about himself being the Emperor. Queen of Swords, the 7 of Cups. So there's a lot of temptation going on here for him. Ooh, he is excited. He's going to try to distract, be a decoy. Where way does this go? There we go, the Queen of Swords. So I wonder if they're going to consult some sort of law, some sort of agreement, some sort of statement that's been established and tangible to strike. That is quite interesting. It's about, I feel like there's kind of a settling, like they definitely are coming to reality, and that is the forward motion now of Saturn, bringing things down to earth. Okay? So thanks so much for coming by, you guys. Be safe, everyone. Stay positive. Thank you, wonderful moderators. We got this. We totally got this. We were all meant to be here, right now. Yay, you.